low enough. If I'd improved relations a bit more, it would have been okay. I got a minus 66 from you. 68. Well, I'm surprised it went down that far. I look forward to your coalition, my friend. And that's not so hot. But Malwa, we'll always be friends, right? I should probably solidify that friendship. Ah, Jampur though, you and I are really going to have to fast track that relationship. Just piggyback from one to another. Once I get my alliance with you, I'll feel 100 times safer. Okay, you've gone to neutral. Wait till that goes to outraged. No, too aggressive expansion won't be enough to make you join a coalition. It's more Koch, Bangladesh. We'll be fine. Okay, much more promising looking. We'll get our cores up and on the go. Increase relations with Mawar so they stop wanting to kill me. And speaking of people that we have to kill, you're allied with Sind. We'll be taking it from both ends here. Jampur on our side could certainly make things go better for us. Malwa probably won't join in. Ah, we married Gujarat though, and that marriage persists. They're not going to turn on us while that's still there. Alright, Delhi, we do hate you now. We're going to have to come to blows over something. I could do Sind. They would make a lovely vassal. And they have some of that silk that I need. But if I drop their relations with me too low, they're almost certainly going to coalition me as well. I'd allied with Delhi and Gujarat. Gujarat are fairly able to throw their weight around. So much to consider. At least Mawar have a fairly tonking truce with me, so it'll be a while before they could even consider turning on me. Also got a great king. Well, I'll be relying on them to tech up and fight my wars for me before too long. Wicked rumours. There are some very disturbing rumours circulating regarding the missionary we sent to Nagur. According to the rumours, he never used the money we gave him to finance the construction of a new church, but kept it all to himself. Who would have thought such a godly man could be capable of such a thing? Ooh. I don't have that kind of money to burn. Nor can I really take 15 unrest on the chin. But it's only 60%. I don't think it's true. See, he was always a man of God. Wicked rumours. Cao Cao didn't let wicked rumours stop his ambition, and neither will I. Right. Religious unity would be nice, but that's a long way off. Especially with unity tanking at 25. What was that other one though? I still need to remember to take one more rival. Gujarat I'd rather not pick fights with just yet. He allied with Jampur and Sind, that would be dangerous. Jake, as an OPM with numerous vassals, I've never had vassals revolt, even with great power supporting their independence and no concern. Well, I have. And you only need to have it happen once. I don't know who Hadoti is. Oh, it's you. I freed you. What are you so uptight about? Well, there is you, and you're going to die soon enough. Dundar, Kathiawar, and a bunch of other people I don't care that much about. No, Kathiawar I do care about. To a degree. God, it's all Hindu garbage. And what was this? Batina. That's Delhi. I don't want to take it for myself. I just want to vassalize Delhi. Although I could take the land and vassalize them and give it back, I think it would be the same, if not better, because it would be my claim. We fight those. What about Bengal? Jampur would get involved, but so would Sind and Bengal. Bengal, who is currently ravaging with Bahmanism. Wait, what? Allied with Bahmanis, but fighting quite a few folk to their advantage. If Bengal rack up a bit more debt and war exhaustion, they will not want to join in. If it's just Sind and Delhi, then I reckon it's advantage for us. Malwa won't want to join in because they just don't. Alright. Alright. I think we'll take our mission then. There's little better we can choose. Their desire to not fight is growing. You might only be defensive, but that's all I need. Of course, one thing I certainly need is Mawar to not hate me to this degree. They haven't allied the Ottomans, and they don't look to be falling apart. Their unrest is only minimal. I would love to support those Shiite Persians. Hot damn, I want those delicious cores. Jake, build your army to the force limit. I can barely support what I have. What is force limit anyway? 5? Well, I'll build 1 more. It does help to have a lot of troops. Oh, that's what we're looking at. Bengal dishonored their alliance with Delhi. But why? That means somebody else fought them. Multan are going for Lahore. However, that means Sind did join in. What could it all mean? Could Mozart still be alive? Was it just Multan though? No, Jampur got involved, which is a shame. I wanted Jampur on my war. That is regrettable. And I know it says Sind is 50% in total, but if it doubles that, it might end up being more than that. Hold on, we can count it down to the fractions. 11 and 16 is 27, 37, 39. Yeah, 50. Please tell me that's rounding up. 5, 9, 10, 11. It's actually 11.7. It's rounding down. 12, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But yeah, if they were if I was to go to full annex them as a non-co-belligerent, it would be 101%. I'm certain of it. Hold on, Mawar has a claim on it. I wonder if Mawar would take these disjointed provinces. Regrettable. Still, Sind themselves may get exhausted by this war. They rule over Bangladesh, who've proven time and time again to be worthless. Something I'll give some thought over, but I'm going to take a quick water break. I will be back in just a few minutes. Okay, it's been almost 5 years, we've tripled in size. If we can keep this going, then we'll have the whole world before we know it. So now, Jampur's already at war with Delhi. But it's reassuring to know that Jampur don't actually have any claims on Delhi. So it'll likely just be Multan trying to go for their... Multan going for their core. Of course, I still don't know what Timmy's going to be taking out of all this, and it's not like I have many troops that I can throw at the situation. See, it's sin that somewhat disgust me. There's no way, though. There's no way I can 100% them. Each of their provinces would double in value, so it'd probably be something more, something like 104% to take. Unless you have the incredible diplomatic penultimate idea. Province war score cost minus 20%. That's pretty damn good. Damn, though, I would love to vassalize Delhi. Same ideas as me, they're fairly tolerant. Did Delhi? No, they didn't warn me, and that's actually going to work against me. Well, I can sit back and wait for Sind to get a bit exhausted, and then I'll pick off the loser. Jake, would it make one province slightly cheaper if you put down a claim on Sind? Yes, it would, but only if I fought them for it. At least I think that's the case. Let's get these long and expensive conversions on the go. Gee, it is a bad day to be Delhi. That's actually really good for me. Timurids took everything that they wanted there. They're going to end up hating Multan rather than me, and when Multan gets the Timurid love stick, I'll be able to go in there myself, because I'll be taking Batan from Delhi. I'll be able to forge a claim on Multan. But Multan are allied with Jampur. Diplomatically, you got to tread very carefully here. Didn't make them give up their Sind alliance, though. Oh, that's interesting. Kathiawar, why? You would be a lovely person to subjugate, I guess. Probably put me at odds with good old Gujarat. Maybe not subjugate, but I can give your capital to Mewar. But again, I don't want to be giving too much land to Mewar. They've got that horrific increased coring costs penalty. Another thing that I can consider is that I can push my vassals' claims. Dundar, Kathiawar. Kathiawar, huh? That might not be a bad idea if I fought you early on. It's not that I want your land, but I could give both you and both of these provinces I could give to my vassal of Mewar. It'll keep me busy whilst I watch Delhi getting ripped asunder. They're the only coalition member as well. All their friends will join in, which I find a bit odd considering they're involved in numerous wars. Could it be that they're winning the war? No, never. Not a chance. Of course, none of my friends want to get involved. They've got their own things going on. There's a province called Lucknow, DDR, Jake. Okay. Gee, this early stage in a game, you can make it or break it in one war. That's actually fighting 4 people at once. When really all I want to fight is Kathiawar. Which would only be 2 people at once, but I don't have a claim ready for it. I could prepare a claim, but if I get caught, that's a bit more aggressive expansion for me. Jasmerd. It's probably a good idea to give you Hindu land as well. It'll make you a bit stronger. It's good to know that Delhi won't get involved, but now actually Gujarat are getting exhausted by the war that they're in. If they get just a bit more exhausted, then I could get ready for that. We'll keep increasing relations though. And whoever I'm going to declare war on, I'll make them my rival, because I'll get power projection for doing that. Everybody goes home. Good to see. 107. Hopefully they just take Lahore. After all, Jampur will be taking this, but you never know, do you? And okay, let's build up to force limit just in case things go south. Oh, splendid. Managed to get a hold of the Holy White Elephant. Let's hope for more of those. I wonder if that's tied just to being Indian. Alright, how's it looking right now, Gujarat? Just as likely as before. They're not in debt. They don't seem to be lifting their weight. They need to get involved in more fighting. That would work it for me. Although I think they've just destroyed all of their enemies. That knocks one of them out then. Kathiawar actually want involved. And Dundar. Gee, do I even care about Dundar? I could wipe them off the face of the map very quickly. Circle around. You've only got 3,000 men. And then Kathiawar would be involved. Who I'm sure have almost nothing left. Yeah, 2,000 men. What do I gain out of all this? I could annex this province and core it. It would cost 75 admin. Expensive, but I gotta go stronger somehow. Even with fairly high autonomy, I am making a little bit of money and force limits off of these lands. So I would take Dundar. I would give you to my vassal. Annexation of Dundar would make quite a few people unhappy, I imagine. Those are the breaks. Actually, I'll probably give Dundar to Mawar. Since it's going to be increased coring cost anyway, I'd rather he did it. That's right, make my vassal stronger whilst he hates me. Seems legitimate. But he's going to tech up faster than me. points has he got? He's got 14 points, I have 3. And yeah, Kathiawar, I can give to you anyway. That's going to make Gujarat really hate us, because they'll have yet another core on us, but that's something they're just going to have to deal with. Since I'll be declaring war on you, I guess I'll make you my rival. What's your name? Jaisalmer. Alright, so we do our patented quick kill technique, and everything works out a charm. Would help if I made some of these guys co-belligerents, but only if they don't have friends. You're pretty ideal there. You're only allied with, well, them. Kathiawar. Yeah, I don't want this Rewa individual getting involved. But then if I did fight you, Rewa wouldn't get involved anyway. So I can quite happily make you both co-belligerents. Oh, well, I can't make Dundar one. We have a truce. Do I wait for you to be ready? No, there is simply no time. Besides, 4 can flank just as well as 5 can. Let's do this! Just as expected. They couldn't make it. There's desert here, and there's no river crossing. Barring any terrible occurrences, this should be our victory. Although, why should I fight when Marwar can do the fighting? You get involved, Marwar. Come on. Lift your weight. Yeah, good. They're going for Dundar. They can take the front line. One day past, and then onwards. My general will take over because I'm better. 4-3 beats 1-2. And we'll be fighting completely from the sidelines, so I'm not even going to take any losses here. Watch. Sorry, I missed that. Who did you just ally with? Oh, the besieged guys. So our vassal takes the front line. Our better general is taken over. Pop, pop, pop. Watch the Dundar Heeds drop. Not a single scratch on me. You can take control of that siege. I don't know where you're going. Oh, you finally have military access to go and beat down your other enemies, which works fine for me. That means I can detach 2,000 men to go and besiege Jaisalmer. Look, one of them's already ready for us. Yeah, you'd almost think things have been going well from the start. Of course, I need Kutch as well. That's another deal breaker, deal maker. Let's use a little teleporting technique here. I know that the first army is going to arrive about 5 or 6 days before the 6th army. So let's merge the first army with them that way. And now they both arrive on the 25th. Pardon me. That's a very cheap trick. Very cheap. So don't do it. Again, we're marching in and out of the province to avoid taking any attrition. And hopefully Gujarat takes care of the Kathiawarian people down here. Yeah, I'm sure they got it. Jake, you should say pop more often. Not sure what you're getting at. Not okay. Right. Delhi's looking a bit worse for wear. Curiously, if I were to fight you, how does Sind feel? Oh, they feel even better about it. You get a new, better diplomatic king or something? Who can say? Alright, this is promising-ish. Jake, how many provinces does your culture have? Quite a few. Rajput's quite the... We get around. Come on, Gujarat, you need to do better than that. Don't know why I said allies won when my enemies defeated their troops. Oh, what do you know? Okay, things look smooth. Smooth enough for speed 5. We're actually making money. That doesn't seem right. 0.01 ducats. Can only hope that goes up as we... Oh, I don't like that. You're going to march north to Gorwar and then march north further to Jaisalmer. This siege is going well, considerably better than that one. You don't have any cavalry, but then neither do I. Yeah, you're going to go north and liberate Jaisalmer. I don't think you'd be able to liberate Marwar. Well, it's 50-50 phone a friend, but I have faith in my vassal. More so than any of you guys. And you've got minus 30 prestige. Your morale would be fairly abysmal for it. Still, I'd be a fool to sit by and let this happen. So... don't want to lose our siege progress, but we'll march up to Jaisalmer. There we go. That made them think twice about it. So now what we'll do is we'll get you guys to meet us up in Kuch. As long as they can sit and chew on the attrition there in Gorwar, I'll be satisfied. I'll get this Koch one done. That'll tank the morale of the Theowarians. Jake, at what point can you change to a better government type? When I get enough administrative technology. Given I'm spending it all in this increased coring cost, that's unlikely to happen anytime soon. It's alright, Jaisalmer is the war leader, so it's not like I need to prioritise attacking them. But I would be grateful if Gujarat would actually win their siege and go out and destroy our enemies for us. Losing all these campaigns is certainly not good for my self-esteem. It's good to see that my vassal's offering military access to Gujarat. Right, let's think about this, because we're going to be annexing or taking land off of Hindus. The Sunnis won't care, but the Hindus will. One of the Hindus is my vassal,